I tell you, I cannot fucking wait to open these. I can't believe I've never done a book haul on my channel before. I've got a big and juicy book haul. We're going to do some unboxing. I'm going to show you some things that I've already opened that I've also been sent by books that I've been sent by publishers, which is my favourite thing in the world. Some of them I requested, some were just kindly sent to me, and then also I'm going to show you some books that I've recently bought for myself that I'm really excited to get to. So let's just jump right in because I cannot wait to open these boxes. First, let me show you this cute pink box that I got from Heloise Press, I think, and I've actually already unboxed it. But if you want to go and see that, go over to my TikTok channel. But included was this book, Days and Days and Days, by Joan Schunessen. I'm really excited about this because this whole publisher's really focused on women's narratives, and also I think they do lots of translated fiction. So this is translated from Swedish and it's going to be released in the UK in October. So I'm really excited to get to it. And they sent this amazing package with like a survival kit, because basically the book is about Bibs and she's kind of trying to survive this week and make as much money as possible. It had like some eye masks in there and like a budget planner, and it was really, really cute. So I've already opened that one, but these next two I have not opened yet, and I'm so excited to open them, especially, right, we're going to start with this one because I cannot wait. And wait, let me just try and cover up the... Okay, I'm trying to cover up my address because I really want to show you this box because it's like kind of a spoiler for the book. And I literally screamed when I saw this box. You see, there's a clue of what's inside. I got an email saying that, did I want to have a copy of this book? And I was so excited. So let's open this box together right now. Okay, let's open it up together. I'll even show you first. Oh my god! Oh my god! Rose petals. Are these real? This is so exciting. I cannot believe how pretty this looks. Are you actually kidding me right now with how beautiful that box was? And this book. If you know my channel or anything about me, you know that I loved Bunny when I read it earlier this year. It's one of my favourite books of the year so far. I cannot wait to get to this book. And that is like such an experience. Opening that book has made me so happy. And I've got some like really cute little stickers now, and I'm really going to put them on my Kindle because that's adorable. But I don't know much about this book, to be honest, but I don't even care because I will read anything by Mona Awad at this point. Like, I do not care. This just sounds so up my street as well. It's a gothic tinged fairy tale. It says it's dystopian and thrilling, and it kind of is critiquing beauty standards, and I don't even know, but like this, I cannot fucking wait. I am so excited. I'm obsessed with this cover and with that box. I'm so happy that I got sent it. This has just been, oh my god, like I feel so happy. I'm also like literally sweating now because of excitement, and also it's just absolutely boiling and I shouldn't be wearing this jumper. Anyway, Rouge by Mona Awad. Cannot wait to read this one. Okay, here is the next box. I'm not going to show you the front because it's got my address on it, but this is from Hatchet, and I don't know what it is. I probably did request it. I don't know, or maybe they reached out, but it's been a while and I have no idea what this is going to be. So let's try and open it and rip this off in one go. Almost did the wrong side. Right, do you reckon I can do it in one go? Can't even start it, so it's not looking good. Right, ready? Oh, come on. Damn it. Why do I never manage it? What is it? Yes! I did request this because it's one of my favourite authors. So this is The Hexologists by Josiah Bancroft, who wrote the Tower of Babel series. Or yeah, is it Tower of Babel? Yeah, I think it's the Tower of Babel. Oh my god, and this is his new book and it's not out yet, and I requested it because I can't bloody wait. So I'm so excited that they sent this to me. It's amazing. So this is actually going to be a new fantasy series as well, which is really, really exciting. And honestly, I don't even care what it's about because I literally love Josiah Bancroft's writing. If you're looking for fantasy that has a really literary feel to it, pick up some of his books. And yeah, I absolutely cannot wait to get to this one. This sounds really fun. It's a fantasy series, and I think it's mainly a mystery, and I love the way that he does his mysteries usually, so I'm really excited about this one. Looks like they're trying to uncover some kind of royal secret. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Cannot wait. I'm so glad that I got sent it. Okay, so that is it for the unboxing section of this video. So let's go on to some books that I have bought for myself that I'm really excited to get to. And we may as well carry on with the fantasy vibe. Two books that I bought recently in the same series are the Jasmine Throne and the Olander Sword. I had this on my list, the Jasmine Throne, as one of the 23 books I wanted to read in 2023. So I picked this up recently. I couldn't find it in a few shops for some reason, but I eventually did find it, and I picked up this one and also the sequel because I just feel like I'm really going to love it, even though I probably shouldn't have bought the sequel before reading the first one, but whatever, it's done now. So this, I believe, is a sapphic fantasy following a princess and her like maid servant, and they're kind of forced to team up, and I think it's kind of maybe an enemies to lovers, although I'm not totally sure on that. But I'm really excited about this one. I've heard amazing things, so I can't wait to get to it. And obviously also the sequel. God, I'm dropping everything. Next one that I purely picked up for the vibes. This beautiful cover just drew me in immediately, and I picked this one up recently. It is Eyes, Gut, Throat, Bones, and I really want to read it recently because I really want to read it soon because it seems kind of quite spooky vibes and autumnal. I don't really know anything about it, but the few people I've seen who have read it really enjoyed it, so I can't wait to get to this one. Okay, and then the next few books I've very luckily been sent as well. So this one is The Future by Adam Thirlwell, and this sounds really interesting, and it seems like one of those books that has like no real genre. It's kind of like transcending different genres, and even like the description on the back doesn't really tell you much about it, which is kind of fun, but it sounds like really interesting. It's basically about this woman, and there's loads of rumors. It's like set in the 1700s, and there's this woman, and she's kind of beset by loads of rumors, and her life's kind of going down the drain. But then I think like she tries to like take back her life, and it's all set in this like very decadent kind of sinful maybe court intrigue. I'm not sure, but I love the cover, I love the description of it, and some of the blurbs make it sound really interesting, so can't wait to read this one. Another one that I have been lucky enough to be sent and I haven't read yet is The Night House by Jo Nesbø. So I'm going to read this month as well because I'm trying to get into that horror vibe, and I think it's coming out this month. Yeah, at the end of September this is coming out. And I've also never read a Jo Nesbø before, so this is kind of a horror kind of retelling. It's kind of giving me quite like 80s horror vibes. I'm trying to get more into reading horror at the moment, but I do love what I've read, but I haven't read much of the classic kind of horror stories. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's kind of the reimagining like of a haunted house kind of horror story. But yeah, excited for my first ever Jo Nesbø book as well. Okay, so the next book I picked up recently is As Long as Lemon Trees Grow, and I'm so excited to read this one. I was trying to find a book that could fit for Syria for my Reading Around the World challenge, and obviously this one is about Syria and by a Syrian author, but I've just heard so much about how beautiful it is, but also how tragic it is. So I believe this is about a character or a couple of characters and kind of the decision whether to stay or leave during a war, and kind of leaving your country behind or staying. Yeah, I don't want to know too much about the blurb going in because I do feel like I want the full experience of reading this book, but I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to inevitably have an absolute breakdown and cry, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Hello, we have had a change of outfit because it got too hot and I had to calm down. You can see my discarded jumper there. One thing you should know about me is I do not own summer clothing, so this is as good as we're gonna get. I also can't remember where I got up to in this pile. I know that I was talking about As Long as Lemon Trees Grow for a bit. God, who knows? Did I talk about bellies? Let's just carry on, shall we? Let's just carry on. I need to get this video filmed. It's such a fucking mess. But we need to get it filmed so that I can go and sit somewhere that's not in front of a blazing hot window. So let me just okay, where are we up to? What's going on? Okay, let me show you the last book that I bought with my own money, and then I'm going to show you 3 more books that I was sent by publishers. So the last book that I bought with my own money recently, that is absolutely stunning and beautiful and cannot wait to read. The Annotated Mrs. Dalloway. This is just, look at the vibes of this. That cover is stunning. I love Mrs. Dalloway, I love Virginia Woolf, and I think that this is just going to be the best way to reread this book, because inside are these there's beautiful maps and photos, and obviously it's annotated, and I just think like this is the type of book that would actually really, you know, gain something from being annotated, because there's a lot going on in this book, and if you've read it, like there's lots of like London geography talked about and kind of lots of different stuff, and I think that'd just be really, really interesting to reread, and I just love this cover too. So that's the last book that I want to talk about that I bought, and then I was also lucky enough to be sent a few books from publishers, so let's talk about those quickly. The first is, I've seen this a couple of places now actually as well since I've been sent it, so I'm kind of excited. It's Profit, and this kind of seems, I'm not sure what genre it is, if it's like a thriller or like maybe more of a horror. It's about this diner that just magically appears one day, and then it's kind of giving people their like happiest memory, or like the thing that they've wanted the most in the world, and then like using it against them. Yeah, I don't really know the genre of it. It's also by two authors, which I think is quite interesting, Helen MacDonald and Sin Blanche, so this sounds really fun. Also another kind of genre bending book, so I'm excited to read that, and I'll probably read that this autumn. And then I also got sent this book, Cutting Teeth, which was kind of pitched as a Big Little Lies, but as if the preschoolers were like vampires, maybe? Are they vampires or like zombies? Basically, they just start like killing people. But it's kind of Big Little Lies, and you're following this group of mums as they're trying to like figure out what's happening to their children. So that kind of sounds fun. I don't love this cover, to be honest, I won't lie. But I thought this would be fun for like a spooky read, for like a September or October kind of read. So yeah, there's that. And then lastly, I do love this cover. I was sent Thoughtless by Lucy British. And this is about a girl who basically, if she thinks too hard about anything, her brain will explode. And so she's kind of like living this life of like ignorant bliss, and her boyfriend and her family are like trying to protect her from ever thinking too hard. And it's apparently for kind of anxious overthinkers. So that sounds kind of funny and weird, and I just like that concept, and I also love the little brains on the cover. So yeah, I can't wait to read this one. So that is all the books I want to talk about today. I've also picked up some other books recently that I was going to talk about, but it's too hot and I can't be bothered, so that's all you're going to get today. But there will be more book hauls coming because I have a book buying problem. If you like this video, please subscribe, because I always forget to say subscribe, but you should definitely subscribe because we have so much fun here on the Lid Loves channel. And yeah, you need to subscribe to, you know, keep up to date with all the shenanigans. So thanks so much for watching. Talk to you again soon. Bye!